Using hello. Just in case you want the recording for later or want to do it again. But the goddess for today is Saraswati. She's the goddess of creativity, knowledge, and writing. So when I channel her, I notice I'm always holding on to a pen. So I don't know why. But she's also the goddess of words. She is associated with the river and the flow. So I was trying to tap into creative energy in general. Like if you just sat there and you said something like, I call upon the energy of creation, trying to imagine like where that river is and how it feels. Like I was trying to imagine a river flowing and how a river flows. It's kind of like there's this like constant movement and there's a little bit of a push, not like an extreme push, right? But just a little nudge, I guess, or encouragement. It's like a spark. So like where is that like inner spark to like keep it flowing, keep it moving? And sometimes there's blocks that are placed there either by the unseen world or maybe sometimes by ourselves. So trying to identify any blocks today. I think we'll just do like a traditional body temple dance today. So if you want to just go really deep within, deep, deep, deep into the heart chakra, just identifying any clenching in the body, any clamping, any tension, any sadness, any grief. All is welcome in this space. Any tingling, anything that is arising in any part of the body, just setting that seed, that intention in the beginning here to try to work through that, like throughout this dance, even if you're not going to rise or move too much, just bringing that awareness to that part of the body. So maybe doing a scan here in the beginning, just scanning the feet, the toes, the toenails, the shin, the calves, the knees, the hips, the front of the hips, the back, the thighs, the sides of the thighs, inner, outer, top, back, your womb area, the lingam, the yoni, the ovaries, the back of the body, the thumb, the root, your lower back, your middle back, your upper back, your stomach, your lungs, your liver, your kidneys, your chest, the arms, the shoulders, upper arms, your elbows, lower arms, fingers, nails, the neck, the back of the neck, the throat, the mouth, the chin, the tongue, the jaw, the face, the eyes, the ears, the back of the head, the crown, just sending loving awareness to all parts of the body, all parts of the being. If your eyes are closed, you just, if you would like to open them slowly, gradually, or if you want to stay within, whatever you would like to do. And practice the resourcing practice again. So if you have anything in your space or outside of your room, maybe through a window or an object, it could be like an art piece or even a white wall, just something that you can focus your energy on. Or if you want to take that focus within, if you don't have an object, Just practicing with that receiving energy as well. Like, how does it feel when we look at something?
I found the light, found the light, slip out of me.
Maybe noticing all parts of whatever it is you're looking at, the qualities, the texture, the color, the length, the size, if you can touch it, if you can put it like in on or around you. And the relationship between you and whatever it is you're looking at, even if it's a wall, and practicing that relationship, that reciprocity, that giving, that receiving, and how do you identify with whatever it is you're looking at. So ideally, we would identify everything as being the divine, as being like a part of this reciprocity, because Mother Nature can give you love just by being there. So just expanding your awareness into Mother Nature and its deeper qualities. Like, it's not just a plant, right? It's not just a tree. It's like giving and receiving love as well. And opening to that flow, because we're practicing with Saraswati as well, right? So whatever you want to tap into today, whether it be Mother Nature or that creativity flow, I see you flowing. Maybe flow will be better for today. Where is that river in the body? If you would like to stay seated, we're going to start to warm up. So whether if you want to do this seated or lying back, just warming up into the feet, just maybe taking some circles into either the ankles or the hips. Just tapping into that flow energy, that love energy, that sway. Take this as deeply as you'd like today, or as light as you'd like. I feel like the deeper you go into the earth and treating your body as the earth, how deep you want to go into the body, it's up to you. Noticing that deep intuition, that like inner yes or no, that guidance of the body. So you have your consciousness and awareness into the body. Where is the body taking you? So that flow is directed by the body, not by you. Or maybe it's like a dance, it's like a play movement. So maybe there's something in your feet, in your legs, and as you notice it, maybe it's moving up into the maybe it's moving up into the chest. Like, where is it going? Maybe keeping some deep breaths into the womb, into the belly, into the heart. How deeply can you flow today if you'd like to go deeply? I know your knee is hurt, so if you'd like to stay seated, you can. You can also just keep working with that, the circles, the Sufi circles. So that is bringing your upper body along with your hips. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Just moving in circles, upper body. You can move the hips also in the circle. If that's too complicated, you could just keep the upper body and not move the hips as well. If you want to play, bringing your shoulders into the movement. So moving the chest side, front, side, back.
Yes, it's you, poised perfectly over this overtly lavish afternoon. Yes, it's you, where stillness is the only common law, the law of this full Scorpio moon. Yes, it's you, ageless, arcing this stickiness like a ruthless summer call of the moon. Yes, it's you.
Maybe taking deeper arousal breaths if you'd like. So those would be through the nose and then out through the mouth, and then really allowing the jaw to open when you exhale.
Touch the saturated
trying to contact any breeze. You can ask the body.
I can't keep my body down.
Do I have any breeze?
I keep flying because I'm starving.
It may come up as a shiver or something that feels like it needs to move or that it wants to come out. And at this stage, we usually get up. Do you feel like getting up? You could just say yes or no. You do? Okay. So then we can rise. And if you want to, I guess so you probably don't want to move your knee. You could just stay really solid in your legs. You could keep them straight. Can you bend your knee? If you want to avoid the lower body altogether, you can just stick with the upper body. Slowly, maybe changing your mind. If you can, walk around, like looking at one side of your room and then the other, just swimming, moving that energy around. And changing your mind so that you can practice changing your mind. Like, oh, I kind of want to go here. Nope, I changed my mind. And then practice changing your mind. Serpent-like energy through the spine like this. I don't know if you want to shake or dance, but normally here is where we would, if you want to bounce lightly, you can. Or if you want to isolate the movement, like bring your hands onto your knees and just work into the bum area, like shake your bum out. It's also moving into where you can feel energy moving into your one space. And just practicing moving energy around is very real. You can invite in your ancestors, your angels, your guides to help move you and maybe move you into any awkward-like or strange movement you've been maybe avoiding, like unconsciously avoiding. And also just dancing with these entities and these demons. They don't like to be bothered, so let's bother them a little bit. Let's shake it up. They get annoyed when we do that.
Glory, glory.
So just swimming and dancing and playing with the air, the frequencies around us.
I've seen the grass with
Practice the energy, or practice feeling the energy, moving up and down and out, around, maybe at angles, just remembering the directions also, more towards the north, the south, the east, and the west.
the fire and the quake, just to hear of a whisper, what a taste of your grace. Glory.
You can also, if you're playing with boundaries, one good way to imagine or practice with boundaries is imagining a circle around you. Imagine where the boundary is, where the circle is, and then imagine allowing people in or out of this circle. So it's like just an internal practice, like a yes or a no. Are they allowed in? And then how does it feel like when you close the door? Because sometimes spirits can enter through doors, and we gotta practice keeping those doors closed. So where are those doors?
Sacrifice, I've been saved by the truth of Jesus Christ.
And is there an area in the room that you feel that has a stronger door or a weaker door? And if it has a weaker door, maybe you can stay there and hold it, hold your arms out to create that boundary, that door. Gathering energy and then kind of throwing it out, like gather, like conjure, or like stir it up a little bit and then throw it out.
I receive it, Lord. I let it in. My Father, oh how I love you. Be my first love. Done before you. Holy Spirit, bring your healing.
You also practice with the heart chakra too, like practice like giving love to your face, like where's the love flowing through, and then giving love to your room and to your surroundings. So that is the practicing reciprocity, like the giving and receiving, coming through love and then looking love. Maybe taking those inner and outer stretches, those like inner yawns. It's like that awakening and the expanding too. It's like, how do you expand into higher consciousness? It's kind of an energetic, for me, sometimes it's like an energetic expansion, like widening your awareness. Like, can you bring your awareness like all the way across your room or all the way across your street or your city? Like, can you feel the sun in your room, even if it's not directly in your room, because everything's a frequency?
Peace
So
like
can
a
you expand
river wash
into
over me.
the energies that are outside coming into your room, into your space, without
Immerse
you
me
realizing
in
it?
water as deep as the sea. Hide me in love, your healing embrace. Peace like a river wash over me as I worship your majesty. I worship your holy name, Jesus, my
Actually, I don't know if you want to do this. So I was about to say lift up one leg and then the other, but you can skip that. I know we don't do a lot of leg work here. It's usually just lifting the legs and stomping as a form of either resistance or practicing that anchoring energy.
Come, Holy Spirit, rain down on me. Break open the heavens and drench the unseen. Pour out your presence as I pour out your praise. Come, Holy Spirit, Lord, have your way as I worship your majesty.
If you want to work with the spine, you can roll forward and over your legs, just kind of like a hunch, like hunched over, hunched over. And then you can sway from left to right.
All that I am
And feel into the spine. You could bounce here as well if your knees are bent, if you can.
Open the heavens, fling wide the gates, flood every heart with mercy. Pour out your presence, inhabit our praise as we cry, holy, holy. Open the heavens, fling wide the gates, flood every heart with mercy. Pour out your presence,
And if you
inhabit
can
our praise
access any
as
joy
we
at this
cry,
point,
holy,
like
holy.
bringing in any joy. There's also the highest form of joy is bliss. So just, if you can, just even a little bit, just a little bit of joy.
Lord, send revival, Lord, send it now. A move of your spirit, heaven break out. Come now in power, cover this land like you've done it before. Would you do it again? Lord, send revival, Lord, send it now. A move of your spirit, heaven break out. Come now in power, cover this land like you've
Just
done
heard the
it
word story,
before.
of course,
Would you
that's
do
Swati was using the
it
word story.
again?
Is there a better story that you would like to tell, at least for this week, or even just today? Because sometimes, you know, planning ahead is really hard. So just for today, what would you like to rewrite just for today? If you could restart your morning, how would you do it?
Heal our heart, heal this land. Lord, have your way.
If you want to practice any balancing moves, you can take your arms, both hands to the right side of the body. Your body should be facing forward. Your hands, it's a slight twist, so there's a slight twist in your upper body. Hands over to the right, and then just bring one arm up, kind of like a a rainbow, and then the right arm can follow, and then right arm up, left arm follows, and then you can do both arms up, forward, side, down, up, forward, side, down. So it's kind of like practicing how you feel on the left side of your body, and then center, and then the right side of your body. Like if there is any imbalance, like what do you need to lean back towards your left leg in order to be more balanced? Like what adjustments can you make to feel more balanced? Top to bottom, or left to right, or is it just all around? So maybe practice feeling into where the river is. Are we just in it? Is it all around us? Or is it flowing in a particular direction? Left to right, top to bottom, or all around? So where is the river? Trying to find those blocks. So whatever intention you set at the beginning, or that seed, or that like whatever that clenching was, or that area in the body that you felt that maybe you needed some extra love, did it move, or is it still there? And do you need to focus on, do you need to bring your awareness back to that part? Sounds like anything from, especially from the womb space, it generally comes from that lower area that needs to rise to come out. I know you were practicing those locks, so you can do parts of the lock even not sitting, like if you just want to squeeze your pelvic floor, like squeeze and relax, squeeze and relax. Even if you don't do the full body lock, just like awakening sensations. Just try to go into a trance if you can, because now that we've been moving for like 30-ish minutes, just trying to close the eyes and just kind of dance with the unknown or the unseen. particular movement, just whatever flows, like dancing with your feelings and your emotions, not the material body, not the material realm, like trying to dance with the spiritual realm. Did you notice something that you didn't notice before? I noticed something in my back area that I didn't notice before. Aren't already closed, just closing them and practicing feeling into the air with your eyes closed to see if you could sense anything more subtle that's in your space. And maybe bringing the energy of fire to your hands. Invite in Reiki, holy fire, just allowing it to softly, subtly burn up anything in our area. Sometimes you can feel things with your actual hands. You can also glide your hands down your body to see if you feel anything stuck to you or attached to you. Okay, if you'd like to softly, so you could either come to a seat or you can sway standing. I want to like cool us down, so however you normally cool down, whether it be like a forward fold or coming down to a seat, just trying to come to a stillness of some sort. Noticing how you feel now versus how you felt when you started. Is there a difference, or if there's not, just being extra gentle with yourself? Maybe placing your
For
hands on a
she
part of
is
your body,
coming here
like
to
your
show
solar, your sacral,
you.
your heart,
Meet me in
whatever
the
just needs some extra
temple
love.
above.
And just resting in
For
this
she
pathway
is
to the
coming
divine,
here to guide
releasing anything that is
you.
disconnecting us from the divine.
There's nothing
Any
else
form
to
of resistance
remember.
sometimes is a disconnection. There's like something trying to keep
There's
us
nothing
from the
else you
divine. So just
need
letting yourself take
to
in a deep breath
forget.
in
It's
through the
just
nose and
a
out through the
coming
mouth.
home, sweet
Maybe allowing the jaw to relax.
darling. Your heart will guide the
Making any noises,
rest.
soothing, loving noises, soothing,
In
loving
the
words to the
temple
body.
of Magdalene, you will see
If you feel any
kindness
emotions arising,
and
let them arise. Like
knowing.
practice letting them come up because we
In the
shut down our tears
temple,
so
you will
often.
feel love
You
come
know, when you feel a cry coming
home.
on,
Just
usually most of the time we probably hold it. So
recognize
just practicing letting
you are
the rising, the
home.
emerging of the emotion. Just feeling how
Meet
the
me in the
earth is wrapped around us at all
temple of
times. Even if we're in
love.
our room surrounded by walls, like they creep
For
in.
she is coming
The trees
here
can
to
creep in.
guide
The energy of the tree, the
you.
leaves are in your room.
She
You
looks
can
in the
imagine the flowers all
darkness
around
for
the grounds of your room.
love, and there is nowhere cold won't find you. There's nothing else to remember.
Feeling yourself and the earth as the goddess.
There's nothing else you need to forget.
The goddess as this
It's
form of
just
energy. When I say goddess, I mean divine mother. Or we could, sometimes you think of a goddess like Saraswati, invoking their energy, the energy that they carry, the energy that's also within us, within our
In the
heart.
temple of Magdalene, she will guide you.
You can bring your fingertips
You
to the back of your neck and just massage it lightly.
in the temple, you feel it so welcome, and you
Just like a gentle
can let her in.
soft
There's
touch.
no need to hide. It's time to be
If
seen.
you have anything to look at, like an art or even a white wall, or you can, as you're massaging, like look at whatever it is you're looking at. And practice looking in the back of your eyes.
Let me show
That way you're
you the
looking more like an observing
and
gaze,
come home to see.
not a reactive state, just like an
In the
awareness.
temple
Like as
of
if you're scanning the energy you're
Magdalene,
feeling, the
you will
energy.
see kindness and knowing. In the temple, you feel love come home. Just to
And channeling that unconditional love
recognize
from Mother Nature.
and
Hopefully, if
dance
you don't have
the
anything, you have this plant right
rose.
here. Just channeling the love that comes from Mother Nature, from the trees, the birds, the plants. You can always connect your heart. Sometimes when like the birds fly by, I say I connect my heart to yours and yours to mine. So practicing that reciprocity, because that reciprocity also teaches you sustainability, that it's always there. It's consistently there. You just have to tap back into it. And it's in the opposite of what we see, like in wars and all the pain that's going on, all the taking. Like everyone's in kind of capitalism taking mode, as opposed to the giving. There's also giving and receiving, not just taking.
Seems like yesterday.
So since we were channeling Saraswati, I invited her to come, and she's really great with words. So sometimes if you pray to her, you talk to her, she'll just drop in words, so you'll hear things that you wouldn't normally hear or that you wouldn't even know. So if you would like to journal, now you can, or if you want to stay where you're at and like think of an answer to the question. One second. So question, if you want to meditate. On anything that's related to creativity or words.
Since you went away, I know you couldn't stay. I'll keep holding on.
So if there's anything that you want to change about the way you speak or your speech, or if there's a project that you're working on and you need the words for, the creative expression. Or you can also ask her to remove any blocks from the creative expression. She's also the goddess of wisdom and knowledge. So is there any wisdom or knowledge that you would like to channel? You can ask her for a book, or like if there's like a class you're looking for, or if there's some sort of knowledge, or if you just have a question that requires like some sort of knowledge of the response, she can give you the name of a book or just one word, and then you go Google that word, and then whatever she wants you to see will appear. Or it might be a book, like someone may post a book, then that's the book that you're looking for.
I'll keep holding on. I'll keep holding on.
Carriages driving away while I watch them ride with my dreams away to the summer sunset on a holy night on a long black road. All the tears I fight. 16 carriages driving away while I watch them ride with my dreams away to the summer sunset on a holy night on a long black road. All the tears I fight.
Okay, if nothing comes right now, like even writing down or feeling through sounds as well. The body speaks in noises, like little, and then it might come later. I always get downloads in the shower, which is kind of annoying because I can't write it down. So just practicing
going so hard, gotta choose myself. Underpaid and overwhelmed. I might cut clean, but still won't fall. Still working all my life, you know. Only God knows, only God knows, only God knows. 16 carriages driving away while I watch them ride with my fears away to the summer sunset on a holy night on a long back road. All the tears I fight. 16 carriages
just read this while you meditate. If you want to now come, whatever you'd like, if you'd like to stay seated or come down onto your back, just to close or come to closing. Just that full surrender, my favorite part. Just giving everything back to the divine, back to the ground, maybe feeling the points of your back and your pelvis connected to the ground. You can imagine a cord from whatever comes, either your umbilical cord, down into the core, into the roots of Mother Gaia. You can imagine a container around you, a sacred container, sacred geometry. You can invite in the 12D shield, the 12D pillars, the sacred directions, north, south, east, and west, sacred crystal sky, sacred crystal heart, sacred crystal earth. You can imagine all the flames, all the different colors, the violet flame, the orange flame, the ruby flame, the white flame, the diamond white light. And imagine yourself cloaked with white light. And when I say imagine, sometimes I also mean like read the frequency, not just like an image. Like try to feel into the frequency of the white light. Imagine the white light throughout your whole body, throughout to the core, to your bones, the cells. And we can invite in Saraswati, Yeshua, and any other goddesses or divinity figures that you pray to. And you can also imagine sealing the container with sacred geometry, sealing the container with copper, platinum light, rainbow light, black tourmaline, gold. And as you surrender to the divine, I'm just going to read this. The Saraswati River, according to this book, flows from the highest causal heavens to the earth. It is hidden underground, invisible to human eyes. In the same way, the creative force flows invisibly through the universes, connecting the dense world of forms to the world of subtle intelligence and light. In painting, she is often seen sitting next to a flowing stream, accompanied by her vehicle, the swan. The first part of her name, Saras, means flowing. The last part of her name, Vati, means one who is associated with. She is associated with flow in all its aspects, with flow as water, the nourishing water of life, the water from which life first emerged, the water without which there can be no life, the water of the womb, the water of essential creativity. She's associated with the moon, which governs the flow of tides, and which in Hindu iconography is said to radiate cooling beams of purity and grace with intellect and inspiration, which flow from the subtlest level of mind with eloquent speech, which at its best flows directly from that primal grace source, and with music. So just meditating for 5 more minutes or so.
Waited a while, don't know where you were. I prayed out loud and then there you were. Faithful to vow, you're the way, the one. No doubt about it. You charge me up. You charge me up.
If you need a scan the body to help you go deeper into your meditative state, I'll go ahead and call out all body parts. So releasing the feet, the toes, the nails, releasing the shin, the calves, releasing the knees, the thighs, the front, side, back of the thighs, the hips, the womb, the ovaries, the yoni, the lingam, the cervix, the lower back, the middle back, the upper back, the heart, the chest, the liver, the lungs, the stomach, the intestines, the arms, the hands, upper arms, lower arms, the elbows, the fingers and nails, the face, the mouth, the tongue, the eyes, the ears, the crown, the back of the crown, the top of the crown. Just letting everything go.
I'm so in love. You turn me on. Soul of power. I'm so in
Just allowing any emotions to fully rise if they haven't already. And if you're having trouble releasing any emotion, maybe asking the body to help you release it.
We're in the home stretch of the hard times. We took a hard left, but we're alright. Yeah, life sure can try to put love through it, but we built this right, so nothing's ever gonna move it. When the bones are good, the rest don't matter. Yeah, the pain could peel, the glass could shatter. Let it rain, 'cause you and I remain the same. When there ain't a crack in the foundation, baby, I know when it's gone, we're facing. We'll go right over while we stay put. The house don't fall when the bones are good. Call it dumb luck, but baby, you and I can't even mess it up. Though we both try, no, it don't always go the way we planned it. But the wolves came and went, and we're still standing. When the bones are good, the rest don't matter. Yeah, the pain could peel, the glass could shatter. Let it rain, 'cause you and I remain the same. And there ain't a crack in the foundation, baby, I know when it's gone, we're facing. We'll go right over while we stay put.
And maybe speaking to parts of yourself or parts of your body to help them let go, and ask them what's wrong. Like, I know dialogue can be really difficult with the body if we don't have the words for it. So you can say, like, is there anything that happened that is bothering you? How can I help? Can you send me an image? What can I do? Is there anything I can do to help soothe this pain? And talk to it like you would like a child. You could say, I love you so much. Please forgive me. And reminding that body part that you're there for it. And to ask for forgiveness for all the times that you weren't. Woo. Oh. And if you feel like rising, you can either stay where you are, or if you want to come over, roll over onto one side and then push up with one hand and come to a seat. Yay. And we rise. I know sometimes this work is really dreadful. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know it's hard. You kind of want to like not do the work because you know it's going to get you somewhere hard. But it's so good for us. Crying is so good. So just maybe some last minute, whatever arises here, last minute images or questions or prayers. Just remembering in the end, it will all be okay. This is all a dance. It's all a dream anyway, right? So just calling time for the sake of, I don't know if you have anything after, but it is 1 p.m. So if you'd like to either stay and share how you're feeling, if you want to pop in the chat a word, or even just for yourself, like to remember later how you felt right now or what came up so you can address it again, maybe at the end of the night before you go to bed. Sometimes I like to do that. Like see if there's any remnants. Or if you want to continue this practice after class even. And also telling the body that you'll come back to it so that it doesn't feel like we've abandoned it, because there's that abandonment wound sometimes. So you want to let the body know, like, I'm just taking a break. I'll come back to you later. I don't know if you noticed, last week was after the Scorpio moon. I heard that it was like an underwater moon or an underworld moon. So it may have, I don't know if you had I had a terrible time last week. It was such a hard week because if there were any like demons or entities, they were like being bothered. So they were being really loud last week. Um, so I hope you got through it, or if it's still there, like any remnants, like this practice is one thing that helps, or yoga, breath work, showers with salt. You can shower with sea salt or wash your hands with sea salt. Just like praying over yourself constantly, because I know those nasty little demons can be really loud. So that was what happened last week. But hopefully this week it'll be better. You can also ask the noise to stop if there's anything that won't stop talking. Sometimes I'll just say, can everyone please be quiet? Please hush. And then hopefully all the noise will quiet. week I was using a veil. I don't know if you have a veil or a cover up, but sometimes the body and the soul want to go in like a deep cocoon. So like if you have a shawl or something, just wrapping yourself up and then wrapping it around your neck and then maybe around the mouth. And it helps, I don't know what it is, but energetically, it helps for you to like go really deep into the body. And then just meditate here. Or if you want to get a shawl or maybe a blanket or something, if you don't have a shawl. I like veils. I know they're traditional and old school, but for me, I, what's the word? Saraswati, what's the word? I invite you to try one if you would like and see if it works for you. I hope your heart is feeling okay. Ooh.
You come around and make the seasons change. You come around and leave the way you came. You come around and wipe my tears away. You make me wanna give my heart away. The way you speak, it leaves me without words. And when you're gone, it makes me toss and turn. You come around and makes me that it hurts. It makes me that it hurts when you're away. Here among the clouds, we are safe and sound. You lift me up. You lift me up. You come around the light of everything. You stun me with your smile and all you bring. You come around and make me wanna
I just
sing.
remembered the lock.
Make me wanna
Did you practice the lock that I sent you, the video last week? It's okay if you didn't. I'm just curious.
No, yeah, that was my plan to practice today after yoga, but then I didn't do yoga.
You're not going to practice it today then?
Um, Maybe actually my knee is feeling better, so I might do a yoga practice later.
Okay. I don't remember if in the video they invite you to, I don't know if it's a full body lock or just a partial lock because there's three different locks. You can do just the pelvic lock, the abdomen, and the throat. You can also do all three together, which I really like. So you first you squeeze your pelvis, and then you suck in the abdomen, and then you try to kind of imagine the energy moving up, moving, and you try to hold it. It's kind of hard at first, so squeeze the pelvis, squeeze in the abdomen all the way until the breath is out. And then when all the breath is out, that's when you bring in the neck. So you bring in your head to your chest, and you're kind of holding your breath for 5 seconds. So everything is squeezed in, and then the neck comes in or the head comes down. And that's a full body lock. So all three at the same time. And you don't need to do that for too long or too many times. Just once, it's like so strong, it'll just like wake you up. So if you want to try the full body lock, I hope that works for you. Do you feel better? Is there anything you'd like to share?
It was just like a lot of abandonment triggers coming up.
Mm, that's normal. I'm so sorry. I know. I feel like our parents, we got to forgive them or whoever, whatever it was. People don't realize how harmful they are towards us. Yeah, I think the abandonment which is the abandonment wound, the abandonment wound can be healed internally when you just kind of feel like you know that you're there for you. And then that, I remember I was on a retreat once, and I got really sick after taking, we did I forget what it's called, the tobacco through the nose. I forget what that's called. And I had a really bad reaction and I threw up. And I felt like everyone around me, like some people stayed and some people left. And then when most people left, I realized like, oh, it's just me and the divine. Like no one's gonna like you can't always rely on people to catch you or to be there for you. So I was just like, all right, fine. Like it's me and God. That's it. That's who's gonna take care of me at the end when I have no one to be there for me. And I think that knowing, maybe, at least for me, it helps to heal that abandonment wound because then we don't want to like not go into community, or we don't want to fear community, but at the same time we want to know that God will always catch us and be there for us, and that's the only person that's not going to abandon you. So that's the way I see it. I hope that helps. Okay, I'm going to close out container. I'm so grateful for you. I pray that the divine showers you with blessings, rains over you with blessings. And I hope you feel the fire of the love of the divine. You can ask for that to feel it more powerfully, more strongly. That way you don't need anybody. Yeah. Love, love, love. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Awaya taya sataya shataka saya kashutuku sutuku shutuku sutu. Taya ataya sa. Shataya saya. And joy. I pray you feel lots of joy. There's so much joy, so much love. So I pray you tap into joy as well at some point today. Love you so much. I'm going to close out now. Bye.